starting you off? Sure. My name is Malik Sykes. I'm a senior at the University of Albany, majoring in business economics. My hobby is soccer. I've played since I was 5 years old. I still play today on the men's club soccer team at Albany. And I'm from Clifton Park, New York, not too far.
My name is Tavon Moody, and I'm a senior at UAlbany, obviously. My major is sociology. And what was the other thing? I'm sorry.
What are you involved in?
Well, I was involved in Minerva's fashion show. I was a coordinator, but we're not gonna have a fashion show now.
Yes.
But that's just mostly what I involve myself with. I do a lot of musical things and fashion shows.
I'm a junior here at UAlbany. I'm a psych major, creative writing minor, and education minor. I like hiking a lot. I think I did that a lot with my friends before this all happened. I'm from Woodbury Commons, West Point area. I'm involved with CIEGS. I'm involved with the Fab Lab. I can't remember the actual name right now. And just a bunch of different psych things on campus.
Okay.
I'm from Guilderland, New York. So shout out Malik. Little town.
Hey.
What was the other question? What am I involved in?
Mm-hmm.
I am one of the few of us who did not get involved in anything until senior year, so that didn't obviously work out well for me, but
We're gonna keep Leah as involved as
we're gonna keep going.
Hi, my name is Yu, and I'm from Korea, and I'm majoring accounting right now, and I'm graduating this May. And I like cooking a lot, and I'm involved in nothing else than this UAlbany MyStory. Yeah.
Right. And my name is Rachel Moody, and I am also a student here at the University at Albany in the doctoral program in the Education Policy Leadership Department. And I also work here. And so I do many things. So this is not about me, this is about them. So we're just gonna go into it.
Well, I'm right now in Albany right now, and I'm from Korea, and I'm an international student. So still, I'm considering to go back to my country. But I'm not. The one thing that I'm worried about is, as I'm graduating this semester, I have to extend my F1, my student visa status. So my application is pending right now. So it's really risky to go out the states right now, and to come back, it's not safe to come back, and it's not assured, is it? It's not assured. So
right.
I don't know. Every day I'm looking at the flight prices and the flight with the seats, because it's all booked, and every students are going back to Korea right now because they are not feeling safe here as an international student. So I don't know. I'm not sure to stay here till the virus ends, or to go back to Korea.
Yeah, and I've heard from several international students who are, their parents want them to come back home.
Yeah.
Them, and then the flights get canceled, or the embassy says we're gonna ration out how many planes can come in our country at the same time. From this country, you got to quarantine yourself 14 days. There's all these things.
Yeah.
But in our case, in case some people may not know, there's students who are graduating can apply for a training program.
That's
in the country.
But
when you apply for this program to extend your visa status, you have to leave. But now we're in a situation where a lot of students might want to go home and see their families with all of these things going on, but they don't want to status, and that's what you're talking about, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's a lot. Tavon, what about you?
So I came back to Albany. I was home for spring break, but I wanted to come back because I wanted my last bit of freedom. You know, I'm a senior and I live in the apartments. You know, being home, I don't want to be home. I'd rather be here. I'll speak to my mom on the phone. We could FaceTime. You know, that's what technology is for. But I think my deadline is the 5th, like next week Sunday. So I'm gonna be leaving then. They did email us saying that they were gonna extend it, but I'm just gonna leave on the 5th. I'm gonna just go home. But I just wanted to enjoy my last couple of days. You know, I came up to see, because I live with my best friend. So I wanted to see her before I left, because it's our senior year. You know, we're not gonna see each other for a while. I live in the Bronx, she's in Albany. It's not that far, but you know, we're supposed to be starting our new life, supposed to be in jobs. We got other things to worry about. But hopefully this is, you know, all over soon.
Yeah, we're gonna get into some of those things, some of those tensions. Reina.
So I decided, I live off campus in an apartment with my friend. So I actually decided to stay here in my apartment. My grandparents and my mom calls me like every single day asking me if I'm gonna come back. But also I was waiting to see if my job would start back up. I was really hoping it would, but sadly right now, I don't think I'm at least going back to work until end of April, which sucks because after end of April, 2 weeks, and then it's their graduation. So that might have been the last time I saw some of my kids in my class for like ever, because they're moving to kindergarten. Yeah. But I decided to stay up here because I needed quiet to do my work. I knew that if I was ever gonna get anything done, it had to be up here.
For those of you who are home, Malik and Leah, how are you dealing with? So we have 3 students who are like, we needed to be away. You know, we wanted to have our own space, and they were able to stay. And both of you are home. I don't know if you have siblings or, you know, noisy parents or cousins that are staying at the house or anything like that. So how has it been for you to find like peace and calm?
Well, for me, it's been pretty easy. I don't have a lot of people in my house, just me, my brother, he's a senior in high school, and my 2 parents. So it's never too noisy. Half the time my parents are both at work because they're still working. So I get my fair amount of peace and quiet to do my work. It has been a big deal for me.
My parents are divorced, so my mom actually has an apartment that she pays for, but she doesn't live in. So I stay there. I've lived there for like a year because she lives in Kingston. She has a house, but she does pay for this apartment, so I stay there. Right now, currently, I'm in my parents', like my old house. My dad kept the house, so I'm here, but my dad's an accountant, so he's considered an essential employee. So he's never here, and I'm pretty much alone, like 99% of the time. So my sister is at Clemson University, so she's not here. So yeah, I guess I'm alone. I really don't do anything, and it's really easy for me to do work. And I don't know.
Okay.
It's been good. I didn't ever like living in Albany, going to UAlbany, and now I definitely find it easier to be here. The gym. Not being able to go to the gym is a huge thing, and I feel like it's a thing for a lot of people, because I feel like a gym is a place where you go and like let out like physical anxiety and stress, and like also like socialize, I don't know, see people, have human interaction, things like that. Personally, the gym and work, obviously work, is my 2.
Have you been able to keep working, or has your job?
I worked for my dad's accounting firm, and he's still working, but we can't work, like the people that are there. So I do not currently work. No, it sucks. I'm glad that I have a savings account, but I'm not really paying for anything right now, so it doesn't really matter.
Reina.
Like I said before, I really miss my job. Like I never thought I was gonna miss working this much. but I miss my job. I miss my kids. But technically, I am working remotely. I do these trainings and these other professional development things for a couple hours a day. I'm supposed to, at least. It's hard, especially with like classes. I think the shift to online classes has been harder for me than switching to like no work. But also, it's difficult because I'm sleeping at weird times. I'm waking up at weird times. I eat like one big meal a day, and then I won't eat for another 24 hours just because I don't have anything to remind me that I should be doing this at certain times.
So your whole structure has completely gone.
Completely gone. Like, I don't know when to stop working on schoolwork. I don't know when to stop working on work, and I don't know when I should be relaxing.
Before I go around and ask everyone else about like what's unexpected to them, can everyone speak on that? Like just the schedule aspect of your life.
Mm-hmm.
Completely shifted.
100%.
I go to sleep at 5 in the morning every day.
Same here.
What is sleep in the morning?
And I wake up at 7.
What was it before? Like, what did you do before?
I was asleep by 10 o'clock. I was in my bed.
I do be watching
out?
TikToks for a long time though.
Love it.
You're right. That's my morning schedule.
So has anyone created like a schedule for themselves to be like, this is how I'm going to regiment my life because I'm home and I need some structure?
I've tried to somewhat. Like I try to tell myself each day at noon, I'm going to start my schoolwork and it'll be done by 2 o'clock with whatever I have to do. Unless it takes me a little longer, obviously, but like that's the only sense of structure I really have. Like Tavon, I go to bed at like 4 a.m. every night. It's pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that I'm really doing is like I'll wake up in the morning and the first thing I have to do is write down a checklist of all the things that need to get done today. I don't care when they get done, but they need to get done today. So I end up working for ages because I just want to get these things done. But other than that, it doesn't matter when, just do them.
I like that.
I write everything down.
What about the rest of you for unexpected impacts that this has had on you? So Ree, what was unexpected for you?
For me, I mean, the online classes are not like, I don't feel like good to me because I'm the person who study outside of my house. So I cannot study in my room or in the house. I cannot concentrate. So, but now I don't have any choices. So it's so hard to concentrate or like doing the schoolwork and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And that is a big impact for me. And other thing, I cook a lot than usual. And the first thing that I think like when I wake up is to think about what do I want to eat, like what do I am gonna do cooking.
Mm-hmm.
So that is the first thing that I'm thinking when I wake up.
Self-care.
Okay, what does that look like for you?
Like I never used to like, really focus a lot on like, I don't know, like meditating or like, you know, stuff like that. I've taken it upon myself I've never had time to do this, but like, so I have like fake nails. This is kind of weird story, but I have like fake nails. And it's my first time that I'm actually gonna like take them off and like have like let my nails like breathe. Like I've been doing hair masks because I dyed my hair so often. I actually have time to like dye my hair correctly. I have time to tan correctly, like self-tanner. Like I go for runs. I never run. I've been like working out at home like a boss. And never has my life when that happened before. So I've been drinking hella water. Self-care, baby. That's what I'm up to.
Yeah. I was gonna ask you about what you do instead of the gym, but now I see that you're running. So you're gonna work that out. This will be
4
all right.
miles. I ran 4 miles last week.
That's impressive.
I walked half of it, but like I got it. Like it
Back to the finish line.
What about the rest of you? What are you discovering that you're doing really well?
Me? Can I go?
Yeah.
So I sing and I, do a little dance, dibbling, and I'm into fashion. So I've actually taken the time, because I never had the time before. I've started to learn how to do my makeup properly. And I've gotten a lot of bookings for after the quarantine. I have a lot of sessions that people are booking with me because I'm releasing music. I'm able to do covers and actually post them, engage with my viewers and all of that. So I've been working on that, and I've been doing really good.
Do my makeup, please.
I'm learning.
I don't know how to do anything. I was looking at eyeshadow today. I was like,
Tavon's gonna send you a message afterwards about her schedule.
Right, my
gonna work something out.
For real.
Malik, what have you found that you're doing well?
I don't really know. I've been pretty much watching a lot of Netflix, like a bunch of series I never finished. I'm finishing now. I don't know if that's something that's a good thing to brag about or not, but I haven't been up to much, to be honest. My brother, he's going. He just committed to Cortland on the soccer team. So he has a training regimen that his coach sends him every day. He has to go run miles and play soccer in the backyard, do all types of drills and stuff. So sometimes I go out there with him because, like I said before, I love soccer. So I'll go out there and train with him just for the heck of it because I miss the sport. But other than that, I've been kind of just chilling out. Like Leah said, mental health has been good. Just kind of doing my thing.
I think it's been really helpful for a lot of people's mental health.
Mm-hmm.
Like not have to hustle everywhere and like actually have time to do things. I've noticed like interacting with people, like I don't know, I feel like there's a lot of toxic people in the world. You don't have to see them anymore. You just be like, yeah,
I've noticed a big decrease in my stress since this quarantine started.
Definitely. I'm very interested to see how people like react to human interaction after this is over. I wonder if it's going to be like different, like if people are going to be more like they evaluated more of themselves during the lockdown and like actually are able to talk to people with more intent, and rather than just like, I don't know, you know what I mean, like wondering if the people's social skills are going to go up or down, I guess. I don't know if it makes any sense. I'm writing my blog on it, so I just want to say that.
No, I agree. I'm interested to see how post-pandemic life is too.
Yeah, like I don't know. Like I feel more comfortable talking over a computer than I do in class.
Yeah, that's right.
I really do.
It kind of takes the edge off of like public speaking and all that.
Yeah.
Sort of thing.
I'm the opposite. I prefer it in person. This is kind of awkward.
Helps me in person. Helps me a lot more. Like it helps me improve like personally. This is my comfort zone, so I guess it's like staying inside of it.
I'm not big at talking to cameras, but
yeah,
that's what times.
Ree, what about you? And your what about you and what are you doing well? We know you're cooking.
Oh,
what else are you doing well?
I don't think I'm doing well because I cannot, like, I think I'm not accepting this quarantine life. Like, I cannot accept this situations going around, and I'm more worried. My parents and my friends or my family in Korea, they're really worrying about me because, like, they don't, like, still, we are still, I'm in Albany, but it's really a little bit safer than the city, right? So, but they don't like really know the geographic things. Like they think I'm in the New York City, like, or New York. So they worry a lot. So I don't think I'm not doing well because they keep saying to come back, and I'm still worrying about my job right now because as I'm an international student, so it's really hard to get get sponsored for my visa. So that's my big worrying. And I don't know. I don't think I'm doing well. Like I'm cooking a lot, but cooking every day and yeah, it's really hard. It's not that fun. Like because I'm doing every day, and sometimes I don't feel like I don't want to cook. So I just order Grubhub. Grubhub, is it? Grub?
Yeah. Grubhub.
Yeah.
it doesn't sound like anyone right now is at the place to be like, here's how you handle the quarantine situation. If you have to be home for 2 months, 3 months, and study from home, here's best practices. Am I right? No one's there?
I'm still not really understanding how
Yeah, we didn't get to the end yet.
quarantine.
Yeah.
I'm not doing too hot.
He did just extend it another 30 days, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
we didn't even get to the end. I have no idea what's gonna happen.
Taking it hour, day by day.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I literally don't know. I don't think any of us really know how to do. Like, I wake up and I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna do today.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody's handling the change
Saturday?
different.
So my last question to you then is, what encourages you?
The end.
Inspires you
The end. Of
Encourages for what?
to like keep positive?
I don't dwell on the negatives. That's my motto. I do not dwell on the negatives.
You can't really change the situation. You can't be like, Trump, like, undo this, like, we're out. So I guess my biggest thing that I have done is just like make literally the most of it, like do everything that I've never had time to do. I don't know, this is kind of a weird thing, but like I went on vacation. I was one of the people, stupid people, that decided to go to Puerto Rico for a week and a half. Just got back last week. Airplane flights were fine. Like, airports were very unconcerned. It was kind of not good. Like, no TSA people wearing gloves is very scary. But I like gained a ton of weight when I went on vacation, and because obviously we're in Puerto Rico, and all I did was like eat and drink, and it was just not good. And so I'm definitely using this time to like 30 days, like revenge body, like quarantine body. Let's go. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I'm just gonna use it as like a ending point.
Yeah. You talked about like using this time to really care for yourself and care for your body and do for yourself that you hadn't done before.
I read a book.
Yeah.
There you go.
Other people, what's inspiring you? Quotes, music, like what's keeping your spirits up and during this time?
I would say, like Tavon said, I have a very positive outlook on things. I tend to, so I look at this quarantine as an opportunity to kind of like learn how to do new stuff. Like I told myself I'm gonna learn how to cook, maybe pick up Spanish. We'll see how many of those things I actually follow through with, but that's the way I look at it. It's an opportunity to learn something new that I wouldn't have been able to do otherwise, you know?
Okay. Is anyone here fluent in Spanish?
Actually,
Kind of.
Spanish minor for a hot second. Made it all the way to 2 something.
Okay, so we're not gonna practice here, I guess, right? We got a little bit.
I don't even know how I got through Spanish.
Okay. What about you? So Reina, what's inspiring you and motivating you to stay focused?
Not a lot, I guess. I just kind of like pretty much only knowing that I'm gonna have to deal with the fallout later if I don't. Like, if I don't do my work now, I'm gonna have to deal with bad grades later. Or if I decide to SU all my classes, because that's an option now, I have to realize that I'm giving up being on the dean's list this semester automatically. So it's like kind of weighing my pros and cons of all my decisions and knowing that hopefully this will be over by summer. Hopefully we can go back outside. And I have a master list of things to do. There's like 20 different tasks on there, just from packing up my room because I need to move in a month, just cleaning out my trunk of my car, and just accepting that finally I have time to do this. But it's hard for me also because like I'm the type of person who needs to be doing something at all times. Like I like the fact that I'm always running around. Like I like that I'm at work or I'm at school or I'm at the gym. Like I'm always doing something. So having to sit down and like be stuck is kind of hard for me in my mental health. But I guess hopefully eventually I'll come around to one of my master list tasks of things to do.
So I just
Definitely a lot.
want to encourage all of you to really be kind to yourselves. Everything doesn't have to get done, and the things you want to get done, try to make yourself a nice list of things that may or may not get done that day, right? And then reward yourself for what you're doing. You know, this is not only stressful on you, it's stressful on everyone who's you. It's stressful on their administrators. You know, there's no one who's who's like, ooh, not a problem, right? So treat your body right, treat your mind right. You know that we have counseling and psychological services. They're available online. And the things that you're speaking about, Ree, most of my students, because I'm in international education, are having the same daily conversations with their families at home, and trying to explain to them where they are and where they are not, and how they're keeping safe may not mean anything to them, because they're like, my baby's not home, right? And even domestic students can relate to that. My baby's not with me, and if they're not with me, they're not safe. And so, you know, I can't give you a panacea to say, just do X, Y, Z and all will be well, because that's not what it's about. It's just getting through day to day. We know that this is temporary, even though it might be long. It will end. It will become something a little lighter. Nothing's perfect. And based on the little that I know about each one of you, you're more than able to handle this and get through it. You are.